Hello and welcome to the trade setup. In this video we are looking at Westwater resources, and this was a stock analysis request from one of the followers, and I wanted to let you know that anyone can make these requests and I will most likely cover them, especially if there is an actionable trade setup to follow. Now in the case of this chart, we are very heavily inclined on the bearish side because here we have a wave 1 down, a wave 2 up, then probably a double 1 2 1 2 setup, a third wave down, here possibly a fourth wave to the upside complete, and now we could easily be already on our way in the fifth wave to the downside. Now we can add here a small count for the internal structure that we are tracking within this larger third wave to the downside, and in this area I would be watching out for resistance. And let's see, in the levels between the $2.4 level all the way up to the $29.6 level, yeah, around that area. I didn't draw this perfectly, but yeah, you get the idea. And in this wave 4 we so far got to the 38.2% retracement, the ideal target for wave 4, and moved to the downside quite convincingly in what could be considered in some cases a fifth wave down, or sorry, a wave 1 down in the fifth wave complete, where this could be a 1 2, a third wave, a fourth wave, and then if this is a truncation, that could make it a 5-wave structure. But even if it is not, even if this is just an ABC pattern and we get an ending diagonal within the fifth wave to the downside, then we easily have a complete correction of some sorts. It's not necessarily the most clear correction. It might have looked better with an additional high in this area, but regardless of that, we need to be aware that yeah, it is very likely that we have topped and we are looking for new all-time lows already. And in such a case, I would be watching out also for a resistance area for wave 2, where in this case it would be at the levels between the $1.6 level all the way up to the $6.7 level, and we got to 61.8% retracement, the golden ratio, which suggests that yeah, we probably have topped. We have quite a convincing wick in this area that has formed that suggests that yeah, this movement to the upside is likely complete. Now there are still possibilities for us to track direct continuation higher in this area, where it could be something like an ABC pattern developing, where in the wave C we would be tracking an ending diagonal. In that case I could see this like a 1 2, a third, and here a fourth, and then we could get another fifth wave, yeah, another wave higher, but then it would likely still be within resistance, and it's not a good trade setup to follow in my opinion. And on this chart nothing on the long side seems good to me, but yeah, if you really are interested, you could be watching out for support in this area for such a wave 4 at the levels. Let's see, actually we need the levels for a wave 4 in this case, but yeah, between the $2.5 level all the way down to the $1.3 level, and we are very well on our way to the last level of support. I don't necessarily think it will hold. It might create a relief rally. Sure, we might get a correction to the upside, but yeah, I wouldn't be too convinced on any upside. And in the end, even if we manage to form a fifth wave higher, this would end up being an ABC pattern anyway, and within the A wave up, unless we manage to form a clear 5-wave structure and we get a correction in a wave B, then yeah, we won't have a convincing setup anyway, and yeah, it will be all the same. It was what we have here, the same unlikely probabilities to actually track continuation here in a fifth wave to the upside. But yeah, overall, in my opinion, especially if you are looking on the long side on this chart, I believe your time would best be spent elsewhere, because yeah, many of the stocks that we have been covering have actually great opportunities on their way, like the D-Wave Quantum, the QBTS chart, the Rigetti Computing chart, also the SMR, New Scale Power. Yeah, many of them actually are heading and may already be within the support zone area for the larger time frame, and those are just a few off the top of my mind. But yeah, if you actually check many of the videos of the more regularly covered videos, have great setups on the way in my opinion. Oh yeah, and also the uranium stocks, the energy fuels and the uranium energy stock are also in the larger support zone, I believe. And yeah, for now, there really isn't much else to add. This structure on the smaller time frame, not very clear. Could be something like 1 2 1 2, and then this could be the third wave already unfolding to the downside. Yeah, this could go down in a very quick fashion. After all, this is looking to develop a third wave lower in this yellow scenario. And yeah, for now, these are the levels. This is the trade setup. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe and let me know what else you want me to cover, and I'll do my best to do that in the days and weeks ahead. And until then, I hope you have a nice day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.